Hello, my name's David Marek. I am a filmmaker and educator. I teach at the University of Michigan, and I am the Associate Chair of the Department of Film, Television, and Media. And today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my educational journey, because it's sort of an unusual journey and it might help give you some perspective as you're finishing high school and thinking about higher education. I took a very roundabout journey. I definitely consider myself a late bloomer. And my journey started in a significant way in first grade, where I was a slow reader. And I'm still a slow reader. And that actually caused me to be held back in first grade. And even at that very early age, I made an assumption about myself that I wasn't very smart. And that determined a lot of choices I made throughout my teens. Throughout junior high and high school, I wasn't a very good student. And I actually remember sitting down with a guidance counselor. I remember this quite clearly because she was asking me about colleges I was considering, and I just told her I wasn't thinking about going to college. And after high school, I got a job. I was working at a pizza place for a while and decided, maybe that wasn't my higher calling, making pizza, although I love pizza. But I decided maybe I would try the local community college where my dad taught. But to be honest, I was scared. And actually being scared was helpful for me. It really made me buckle down and study hard. And so I learned some new study skills, but I also found classes that I was really interested in. I found creative writing and philosophy. And those just kind of set my mind ablaze, and I wanted more information. And I ended up doing really well at that school. And then I started to consider university, but I actually took a couple years off. I moved to Boulder, Colorado, and eventually enrolled at the University of Colorado. And being at a big university was pretty intense. And I don't think coming out of high school, I was ready for the university. Going to a community college really helped me learn how to learn, if you will. And I developed good study skills, and I also just got my feet under me. I got some confidence, and all that was really, really helpful. Once I got to the university, I absolutely fell in love with that environment. There were just so many new people, new experiences. I got turned on to so many different ideas, and I ended up taking a film class, and a light bulb just clicked. And I was already in love with storytelling, but learning how to tell story through cinema or through film just opened up new possibilities and kind of set my mind and creativity ablaze. I did take a year or two off after my undergraduate studies until I started grad school. And I had two primary interests and reasons for going to grad school. One, I chose a grad school where I could teach, because I wanted to learn sort of the family business. Again, my parents being teachers. And teaching also helped pay for grad school, which was fantastic. So I got to learn a trade and get paid to learn it, basically. The other thing I wanted to do is shoot and create my first feature-length film, which I did. And that film went off to film festivals around the world and did very well. And it's just been a remarkable journey for me. It took some time. There were many, many bumps along the way. But the thing I want to leave you with is not to make assumptions about yourself. You are not, at this moment, the person you're going to be in the future, okay? What I would encourage you to do is invest in yourself. Take a chance on yourself, and give yourself the opportunity to grow. Education is all about personal growth. Whether you do that at a university, at a junior college, at a trade school, or potentially going into the workforce and being an apprentice under somebody who is a master at whatever they do. It'll lead to a much more fulfilling life. It'll open up opportunities, both financially and opportunities for you to grow. I wish you well, and I wish you luck on your journey. And we'll hope to see you in the Department of Film, Television, and Media at the University of Michigan. Take care.